Okay, I'm here with Peter Swanson of Dagmar Custom Guitars, and Pete's going to give us a peek at his shop, and he's going to lead us through a revolutionary new process of constructing guitars. I will let you lead, Pete, and I'll interject with some questions as we go along. But let's see what we've got here, and why don't we just take it from there?
Okay. Okay, in a nutshell, this is a guitar. This is my first single cutaway model. The ones before this have been, more of a symmetrical shape. This is going to be the player's choice one to, access the upper register. But anyhow, as you can see, it's vastly different from a traditional guitar in that it's completely rounded over. And that is done in a unique way that does not involve steam or anything like that. It's a mechanical process using really super accurate math and super accurate machining processes. So what I do is, you have to think of the guitar as built in segments. So once I get all of my segments pre-cut for that particular design, I start gluing them together like this, and you wind up with the outside body shape of the guitar. Now, because the guitar is rounded over, I need to stiffen it so that it doesn't collapse underneath the string pressure when the string is breaking on the bridge. So to achieve that, I need to line the inside of the guitar with carbon fiber. So I use 2 layers of carbon fiber to make it extremely rigid. And once that carbon fiber is inlaid on the rough guitar, I can start shaving off the outside material right down, so that the thickness in the 3 rows here is probably about 4 to 4.5 millimeters, which is almost twice as thick as a traditional guitar, but I can justify that because I'm asking the wood to do about 8 times as much. So with this design as well, everything is sculpted in, including the area, the glue area where the top and back plates go into. So there's no kerkings on this guitar whatsoever. It's all pressed into these rabbeted areas. So once this will be the top plate for this particular guitar. Once I finish carving, I'll take a pattern of this outside perimeter, cut this to shape. It'll fit in perfectly, and that is the minimum amount of glue surface, which is good for it makes it for a more active guitar, in that, like a traditional guitar, the neck and tail block wood are used as glue surfaces, but in this design, those materials are concealed inside the curve of the guitar, so there's no glue muting in those areas, which means when I do the recurve of the guitar, which is the outside perimeter, when you're voicing the guitar, you thin those areas out until they're really reactive under tap tone. And traditionally, again, with those neck and tail blocks, these areas in the guitar are really stiff and non-reactive they don't really vibrate a lot in these areas. This one does. It's not a lot, but it's just that much more of a benefit.
So you're saying by virtue of the fact that you can thin that out and raise it, that allows for the body to resonate more.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. When you look at an archtop guitar, you'll see that the builder will carve that recarve area all the way around, and in this area it's done for aesthetics only. It's not actually a functioning recurve area in here and in here. On my guitar it is. So also with this design, you've got form and function fused together as a result of one another. And what I mean by that is the outside is completely rounded over, which is very comfortable to play. There's no hard edges on the guitar. It doesn't slip out of your lap or anything like that. And then on the inside, it's concave. And that concave smoothed out surface of carbon fiber acts as an excellent surface for the inside air pressure and sound waves to bounce off of. So like I was showing you earlier, when you put that over your head and speak into it, it's kind of like being in a sound studio. Your voice is amplified inside the body of the guitar. The sound waves are coming in crystal clear without any ambient noise whatsoever. So the theory is that that is doing something to the sensitivity of the instrument. And we'll hear the instruments later and you can be the judge of that. So I like to use a bolt-on neck too. So the neck pocket in here is routed in, making sure that the center line of the body is absolutely spot on. This is all carbon fiber in here to make for a very stable joint that's not going to be affected by humidity, swelling, or anything like that. And I use a single bolt as the main part of the joint, so this simply fits in like so. The bolt goes in through here,